Hi there. It's been a couple of weeks since my last vinyl update, and I got a bunch of records. So let's get started. These are all Goodwill finds, thrift store finds, and they coincide with my New Year's resolution, buying more jazz, soul, and funk. So it's in here. Not everything, but there's in here. Um, let's get started with some 7 inches. I don't seem to pick up I don't seem to pick up a lot of really cool 7 inches, but I found three that I just wanted. So these are all in these plastic sleeves. This is Borderline Madonna. Can't go wrong with that. Another Madonna 7 inch. I can grab it, lift the tail. Not my favorite Madonna song, but it was there. It was, I guess, 50 cents. And the Daz Band, Let It All Blow. I picked up this record last year. Loved the song Let It All Blow. The rest was kind of like, eh. So I'm glad I got this. Can get rid of the album. Now, onto the LPs. Like I said, it's a lot of it is in the jazz, funk, and soul category. So let's get started. There's a couple of records at the end that are pretty destroyed. I need to clean them and need to, I don't know, protect them probably because they're falling apart. But I just wanted those records. They're probably the best records in this bunch. I don't know, but first record I got, this is Skyway, Sky with double Y. Look at that image. That's basically the reason why I picked it up. It's on Cell Soul Records. This is the US pressing. And it's a record that cannot go back in its sleeve, which sucks. There we are. It's, I believe, their second or third album. And I want more by Sky. This is really cool. Funky, soul, sort of like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So if you do see this, I mean, come on, if you see a group dressed up in spandex, you need to pick it up. Anyway, this is a pretty funky album and worth checking out if you don't already know this album. Here we got the Best of the Crusaders, a double album on Blue Thumb. American Press as well. There we are, you see Blue Thumb. I used to have an album called Chain Reaction. I don't know if I still have it. I know I put it in my to sale pile. Maybe it's still in there. If it's still in there, I need to listen to it again, because at the time I thought it was kind of like, yeah, I don't know, it's funky, but it's not funky enough. Hearing this album, I probably need it again. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Paul, ex-Junkie NL, he showed a lot of Crusaders a while ago, I believe. This is an interesting record. I really dig it. Four sides of jazz funk. Next one, I'm still not too sure about if I'm going to keep it or not. This is 2 Tons of Fun, self-titled album from 1980. Another US pressing on Fantasy Honey. You can see it. It's a little dark right now, but oh well. These ladies, they reminded me of the Weather Girls, and I did some research, and they are the Weather Girls. These two ladies, Same ladies as the Weather Girls. I don't know if it was a conflict, producer claiming the name, these ladies getting thrown out, and they had to, record under a new name, Two Tons of Fun. I don't know. But it also sounds like the Weather Girls, and I'm not too fond of that type of disco sound. I think the last track, um, One Sided Love Affair, if I'm not mistaken, that's funky. But the rest is too disco-y for me, so I still need to really check out if I'm going to keep it or not. But it was a fun listen, Two Tons of Fun. Then some more disco funk. This is Bobby Thurston. It's pretty dark. You Got What It Takes is the album title. This is a import, which is weird because it's on the Ramshorn label, which is a Dutch label. There we go. Maybe it's... No, it's not. It's I don't know what it is. I've never seen that sticker. But anyway, this is a little bit more funky. It's still disco-y, but a little bit more funky. And that's not Bobby. I don't know who that is. Bobby's a male. But yeah, interesting record. If you like some of the, I don't know, disco funk, give this a shot. This is pretty interesting stuff. I'm saying interesting a lot, and I'm going to say it again and again and again. Here we have Taste of Honey, Ladies of the 80s, 1982. Yeah, 1982, Capitol. A couple of really, really good tracks on here. Where is it? I think the track We've Got the Groove, that's a really, really good song. There's this line that they sing about them being the ladies of the 80s, and that gets repeated throughout the whole album, which is annoying, but like I said, We've Got the Groove is really good. Sayonara is a really good track. It's got some stinkers, but overall, good 80s electro funk, disco funk album. More late 70s, mid 70s disco funk soul songs on this album. Disco Specials on Philips. Track listing there. You got Sammy Davis Jr., Shirley and Company, BC Generation, produced by Bob Crew. That's always interesting. Barry White, Kai Warner's Cell Soul Sensation, Ramsey Lewis Trio doing The In Crowd, which is an amazing song. I love that one. Stampeders, 5,000 Folds, Love Unlimited, Trinity, Fire and Rain, and the Love Unlimited Orchestra. So there's a lot of Barry White disco funk on here. Dutch pressing from 1976, Blue Phillips label. So yeah, this is a pretty cool find. Some jazz, almost pure jazz. There's one jazz funk song on here. This is Piano Power, a panorama of jazz piano styles on MPS. It's got Joe Turner, Billy Taylor, Eugene Cicero, Horst Jankowski, Friedrich Gulda, Steve Kuhn, Earl Hines, Milt Buckner, Francie Boland, Hampton Hawes, Mike Knock, and George Duke. The George Duke track obviously being the funky track. It's MPS label. Interesting record for $1. I wouldn't advise you to pay a lot of money for this because it's a compilation and it's not like a good theme except it's piano. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. It's interesting. My wife liked it, which is always a good thing, I guess. The next two are records that I picked up because I read about this guy's name being connected with jazz funk records. I probably bought the wrong records. These are not jazz funk records at all. This is Lee Ritenour, the album Rit 2, a 1982 on Electro. It's sort of an elevator album, jazz album, vocal jazz album with a little bit of funk in there, but it just bores me to death. Not a good album at all. It's in really good shape, so I'll probably sell it, but I don't know. I saw his name somewhere, so I must have either misread it or I don't know. Anyway, bought another one as well. This is On the Line, which is a, hope you can read it, a direct disc recording. Japanese pressing on JVC. Comes with a huge booklet, a booklet, including the recording artists, the equipment used, and the studio. So it's cool information. Sadly, this is even more elevatory jazz than the previous album I showed. So Lee Ritenour, not really my cup of tea. The last two albums are albums I picked up at a Goodwill that sells their records for 50 cents. They don't always have a lot, but when they do, they fill up their crates like overflowing. Last time I picked up Jacques Dutronc there for 50 cents, which was amazing. Probably my coolest find of 2016. Goodwill find, thrift store find. I got a couple of really great records here, except one I need to clean. Someone dropped off their record collection. There were records by The Jam, by UK Subs. Thing is, water damage. They were all stuck together. These two were not stuck together, but they were from the same collection probably, and they're not punk. They're 60s, 70s records. First up, it's Aniseed All Sorts. It's a compilation on Track Record. Excuse me, which is Lee. I'm sorry. I forgot the name. Oh my God. Pete Townsend's. There you go. Pete Townsend's label of The Who. And they're on here, as is Jimi Hendrix, The Move, Joe Cocker, Thunderclap Newton, Speedy Keen, Golden Earring, Procol Harum, Roger Daltrey solo. It spans the years 1966 to 1973. I believe this is from 1974. It's a UK pressing, and well, it's not damaged, I hear you say. Well, yes, it is. But for 50 cents, I pick it up. The last record is worse. The sleeve is worse, but I just had to pick this up. I heard about their first couple of albums being amazing electro funk records. I have not listened to it because I need to clean the vinyl. It's filthy, disgustingly filthy, but I just had to pick it up for 50 cents. This is Midnight Stars, The Beginning. American pressing. I don't know if I should take the record out. It's on Solar. See, disgustingly dirty, but I hope I can clean it up. Oh, damn it. the record is falling apart underneath my hands. Hope I can get it in there. Okay, there we are. The album is a gatefold. And that one is, like I say, it's falling apart. Again, cool looking dudes, but really destroyed sleeve. But for 50 cents, I just had to pick this up. Gonna put it here and gonna clean those records. Thank you for watching. I hope this messy video was enjoyable enough. Leave some comments. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more dirty records like this. But take care. See you later. Bye-bye.